Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to download Python. In this tutorial, I'm going to be using the Windows subsystem for Linux. These same rules that I'm going to be showing you will also work for any Linux/Unix system, which includes Macintosh computers. Towards the end, I will also show you a way for Windows-only users to install this, as well as a way where you can just access Python online. So first, what you want to do is head on over to python.org, go to Downloads, go to the source code. I'm going to be getting the latest version, Python 3.8.4, which was released July 13th, 2020. I'm going to right-click on the gzipped source file and copy the link address. Heading over to my terminal, I'm in a directory in which I build applications. I'm going to use the wget command. This is to get things from the internet and download them. If you don't have this, you want to go ahead and do sudo apt install wget. Once you do that, you want to do wget and then paste your file, or your link rather. And as you can see, we have the link. Now we're going to need a few dependencies for this. The dependencies we're going to need are the following: build essentials, zlib1gdev, libcurses, libgdbm, libnis3, libssl, libreadline, libffi, and wget, which we just previously saw. So I'm going to go ahead and get all these things and hit yes. Alright, now that we have our dependencies, we want to go ahead and extract the file. To do this, we can do tar xvf python 3.8.4 .targz or tgz. Alright, now that we have it extracted, we can navigate inside of that file. And what I'm going to actually do is install this as an altinstall, so I do not overwrite any pre-existing Python versions I have installed. You want to do this because another program might be using a different version of Python, and if you overwrite or delete that, it could break other programs on your computer. So to do this altinstall, first what we want to do is do sudo /configure --enable -optimizations. Okay, once I'm done checking my optimizations, I will get back to you. Okay, now that you have checked your optimizations, it says right here that we created a makefile. We're going to be using this makefile to actually install Python. To do this, we can do sudo make, and then we want to do an alt install because we don't want to overwrite any pre-existing Python versions we may have on our computer. Once this is done installing, I'll get back to you. Alright, after you're done installing, you want to go ahead and check if you had a successful installation. To do this, you can type in python 3.8 -- version. And as you can see, we have Python 3.8.4. If we type in Python 3.8, we can enter the interpreter. And at the top right here, as you can see, it says Python 3.8.4. And if we type something simple like print hello world, it's working. Alright, and that's all there is for Windows subsystems for Linux and any type of Linux/Unix system. Now, if you're on a Windows only computer, there's actually a very nice website called Anaconda. Now, what this does is it's like a normal application on your computer in which you can actually go ahead and it comes with Python and you can run Python modules. To get this, you go to Products and Individual Edition and download the toolkit. Once you download it like a normal Windows file, you want to go ahead and open up the Anaconda Navigator, and you'll be greeted with a screen that looks like this. Head on over to Environments, and you should have a base or root environment, and you want to go ahead and click this play button and open the terminal. Now I'm going to navigate over to a directory in which I already have a module written. It's just a simple hello world script. And now to run your script, you do Python, and then you'll do the name of the script. In my case, it's test.py. Hit enter, and there we go. It outputs. Now, if you don't want to download anything and you just want to use Python just for test purposes and just to learning how to code, there's actually a very good website called Replit. This website is located at repl.it. And here you can actually have an in-browser coder. Now to actually get to the Python to test it out without creating an account, you can go to Start Coding, click the language as Python. Now there could be multiple versions of Python here. Okay, so the Python without any version on the end is actually Python 3. So we want to create Repel. And as you can see, we're opening up a file, and here's our script, main.py. And if we type print hello world and we run it, we get the output right here, hello world. I think Replit will be the best solution if you're not going to apply any real world modules and you just want to learn how to code, or maybe you just want to learn the syntax behind Python, what you can do. And then you want to go ahead and get Anaconda if you don't have the Windows subsystem for Linux and you're on a Windows computer. And if you do have a Linux or Macintosh, or you're using Windows subsystem for Linux, then you want to go ahead and actually install the actual source code itself. Thank you for watching, and good luck coding.